Good afternoon. We are here today with Lapologan Ramahobo, University of Botswana Bachelor of Science student who's currently an intern here at Ngwana Enterprises 2015. She basically is the brain behind the Internet Access Day initiative that we are hoping to launch on the 4th of July at Tonota village, which is just a village 30 kilometers away from here. So, Labologan, tell us about yourself. Just introduce yourself.
Okay, just a young lady of 19 years old, hailing from Tonota village, and I was doing my first year Bachelor of Science in the University of Botswana, the main campus is Gaborone. And my inspiration, I just want to be a civil engineer. So, with the results that came out of Shasha River School last year, I wasn't impressed, and I really want to see Shasha River School back to where it was, to be the excellent school that it was. And yeah, that's just probably it, to see Shasha River School excelling as much as it did in the few last years.
Oh, great. That's really wonderful. Mm-hmm. So you actually came up with this Internet Access Day initiative, which you would like us to implement in your home village, which is called Tonota, and I think it is actually one brilliant concept that we have actually had being initiated by an intern in the company, and we would like you to share with us about this concept, its background, its aim. What do you think it's going to do to actually change or contribute towards the education landscape in Botswana?
Okay, the thing is, with my experience from the University of Botswana, we get into class, we get taught what is supposed to be taught, and then what we do afterwards is we go into the internet and do a little bit of research on the topics that we don't understand. So I've realized that in government schools, especially the senior schools and the junior schools, don't have access to enough internet. And with the results that I got at the University of Botswana, I was impressed, and I could put that mainly on the internet that I used. Mm-hmm. Therefore, it was just an idea that maybe we could introduce the internet in schools that don't have internet access, so that the students could also use this internet for the best, just like we do at the university. So
basically what we're saying here is free Wi-Fi or free internet is not for towns and in cities only, like Gaborone town. We need to basically take this idea into villages, your rural places. Mm-hmm. So expand more. How would you imagine this free Wi-Fi or internet access being implemented at the school level in an example like Tonota?
The thing is, we would provide Wi-Fi for students in a lab which has about 40 computers, because normally we have 40 students per class, and that would help, because for the first thing that would happen is, for a lesson they might choose one lesson for maybe maths or any of the sciences, that they would go into the lab and do a research about any topic on that subject, and then afterwards they would go on to research, and then no teaching that day, but the teacher would be just the coach during the day.
Okay.
During the lesson.
Brilliant idea. I don't know what you guys think, but I think this is the type of I think university students we need, who we need to inject into the schools, into the problems that we see with the education landscape in Botswana. And obviously, I know that most of us would like to see most of the students actually pass, especially our younger brothers. And I think Lapologang is advocating for digital, literacy in the schools through use of internet, and obviously using internet as a rewarding system that can be used along the subjects of math, science, and language arts, being English, which I think are the cornerstone for anybody who wants to study Bachelor of Science or become an engineer or a technician or somebody that can contribute meaningfully to the economy of Botswana. So I think Lapologan, just in a few seconds, your last concluding words.
I hope this project would be for the best. It would work for the students, and I hope to see Shasha excelling just as much as it did the past few years.
All right, guys. Thank you very much, Lapulokang. I guess that's your last words. Hashtag Ngwana Enterprises. Facebook name Ngwana Enterprises. Hashtag Tonota Village. Manyonyovani. Shashe River School. So we are hoping to launch this project on the 4th of July, Saturday, 4th of July, with a group of more than 400 students. And obviously, one component of this project is we are trying to actually also incorporate the community at large, basically involving institutions like Tonota College of Education, which is a very, very unique college that actually trains teachers. And obviously, Lapulokang, being a University of Botswana Bachelor of Science student, will be leading this project to make sure that it gets off the ground. So anybody out there who thinks they can contribute meaningfully by any means, or either by coming to support, because this is a free event, we hope to support this project. And anybody out there in the international world who wishes to support is welcome to support. So I says bye bye to these guys.
Bye.
Bye bye, guys.